Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. We're back in Foundry. Let's see. I know we're like in episode 50 something here. And I've been complaining about kind of the mouse sensitivity and how it just my own habit of moving the mouse around, especially when I'm thinking, can be a bit jarring for people who are watching. So I managed to find some software for my Logitech mouse that will turn down the sensitivity because I couldn't get it to work in Windows by turning down the mouse sensitivity. It just didn't seem to take effect in the game. Anyway, long story short, hopefully it won't be as jarring when I pan left and right. So we'll just see how that goes, how it works, but hopefully it'll be a little bit less jarring. I think in the next version of the game, they're going to have a mouse sensitivity setting. So it may not be an issue in the next season that we do of Foundry, because I'm hoping to do another season. But yeah, so hopefully that'll help. So where we left off, I think we were setting out to do some polymer boards. We're over here at our Olamite mine. And if we look at the menus, and it's been a while since I played actually in real life, so it's going to take me, it's going to be a little clunky here probably as I get started. Let's take a look at the recipe for the polymer boards again, so I can get familiar with it. It just, oh, liquid polymer, that's the first thing we need. So requires a chemical processor and high density olamite. So I imagine we can just, let's see, take out of here. Right? So this is all our high density olamite. We could just extend this platform. And I've got 1,000 base building blocks. We could just extend out of here, take some of the high density olamite. Although that would kill our scaling, right? If I build this way, I can't really scale more high density olamite. Excuse me. I don't think that's actually going to be an issue. Or we could kind of pipe out the side here. Maybe that's better. Expand out this way, pipe out the side, take that high density olamite, process it in a chemical processor to get our liquid polymer, and then just stamp that with a casting machine into polymer boards. And then maybe just put that in the short term. We want to probably set up a logistical storage and just queue up some of these for the construction of our Research Lab 4. And then eventually maybe use them for circuits. Now, the other option between episodes here, I was kind of looking at the map, trying to see where we could build the circuit boards. We've got a bunch of olamite up here. And if I turn on the Technum, we got a bunch of Technum here, but it's underground, right? And the Technum, let's see, let's just look at this real quick. Let's look at the recipe for the circuit boards again. So it's the polymer board. That's all olamite, right? Refine it, turn it into the high density olamite, turn that into liquid polymer, and turn that into board. So that all I need for that half is polymer boards. And then for the circuits, I need electronic components. And electronic components, it's all Technum. So Technum and olamite, and we have a bunch of Technum here and a bunch of olamite here. So what we could do, and this would involve some work because we got to dig to get to this Technum ore, but the olamite I imagine is on the surface, right? Yeah, we didn't have to turn on the sensor to find that or the scanner. So we could dig up this Technum, produce a bunch of electronic components, and then meet up somewhere in the middle with polymer boards, and then dump out circuits. And the circuits, I think we saw that they're really, it looked like that once we get the Research Lab 4 done, which is going to take, I don't know, 400 of these circuits, then it looked like the circuits were only really used for like crafting level 3 assemblers, level 3 belts, all that kind of stuff. Like we're only going to need to dump them into a logistics block once we're done. So we could choose to do that work here because we've got this Technum nearby. We were planning to do it all over here, but we don't have the Technum. So we're going to route the polymer boards all this way over here and somehow meet up with some Technum somewhere. I can't quite remember what the plan what the plan was to get the Technum. I guess we were thinking, yeah, I'm not sure where we were planning on doing that. The other option is we could do that same thing over here and not have to dig. We saw these little Technum deposits at the end of the last episode, but we've got some olemite here and we've got some Technum ore that's on the surface. We wouldn't have to mine. I don't know if this is hilly terrain. I guess we could go check it out. Excuse me. But then we could produce our circuits out this way. And again, I don't know, like, if any of this, does any of this actually even need to be routed back to base with belts? Or could we just leverage these Technum deposits along with this olemite, build our, whatever, 400 polymer boards, build our 400 circuit boards, and then queue up some extra circuit boards just to sit in a logistics container for when we want to build higher level machines. And then we don't have to run any belts at all back to base. So with this method, we got to run all those polymer boards here to meet up with some Technum somewhere. So that might even be a better option than this one. And maybe we save this Technum ore deposit. Again, we got to drill down to get at it. But we could use this to shore up that kind of weak electronic components line that we've got here in this bus. We could dig there and shore that up. We've also got some Technum ore over here that we could still leverage. But there's not much more around, though, is there? I got the sensor on, too. So, yeah, I'm going to change plans on us. I guess the only thing I could do, since we're at this olemite mine, we could just do the polymer boards that we need for the research lab and then set up a logistics container, get that producing, and then we'll head down here, maybe set up production of the electronic circuits. In fact, we only need probably just these little two things. This Technum ore deposit and this olemite deposit. Set up circuits here and put those in the logistics bin. Skip the polymer boards down here. Let's try that. Let's just do that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that may save us a lot of running belts all over the place. But since we're up here, let's just do, and we've got power already set up. We can do at least a set of polymer boards here without Technum. So let's just do that on site. And maybe this will be semi-temporary setup. We'll see. All right. So with the refined olemite, we're going to pull that out of this machine. Let's go back to the crafting menu. We just need, first we need this polymer. So we need a chemical processor and then the casting machine. I'm just looking to see, I'm kind of thinking just, and again, this doesn't have to be a lifelong decision here. We can change this later if we want. But I'm thinking we just run it out this way. And again, this is just for polymer boards. So this is a production line that we could scrap pretty easy because I don't think polymer boards are going to be useful to us at all once we've supplied what we need for the research lab. From then on, we need the circuits. All right, let's do it. Let's drop the chemical processor. All right, hold on 1 second. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Backpack. That's what I want. All right, chemical processor. Boom. Wow, this guy's a monster, huh? Yes, it is. It's the same as that one. All right, let's how about there? Nope. Again, I might be a little slow with the controls because it's been a little while here since the last episode in real life. Boom, boom. Plus, I got the slower mouse speed, so it's a little bit different. Rotate that. That's fine. And let's get, we need what? Pipe hookups here. So back to the backpack. Let's escape out of that. Whoops. How do I get off? Oh, yeah, I remember. All right. Backpack. Pipe loader. Boom. We need one here. And we need one. Oh, I have that on a platform. I guess I got to do the same thing, huh? Boy. I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure why I chose to do the elevated pipe thing. I can't remember why. Why did I choose to do that? That was completely unnecessary. All right. I'm going to actually leave it down here. Rotate this guy, boom, and then we'll maybe eventually move that one back down. All right, let's take a look at the pipes and see if I can pull this off. So we want to come, we probably want to come, whoops, wrong way. We're going to do it from here. Let's grab a T section if we can now. We want, or this corner is even better. So let's rotate. All right, I got to remember now how to do this one. We got T and we got R. That's kind of what I want. And then I got to do kind of a similar thing here. Right? Let's pick this guy up and put it where it belongs. Right there. And then back to pipes. Style, we'll just go with a straight pipe. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Now we need to set this guy to, we got to set the filter on it. Okay. I'm just going to pop a block here so I can get up here and take a look. Set the filter. This one is the high density olemite. And let's toggle that thing. Hopefully it's dumping it. Yep. Looks good. And now we got to set a recipe on this one. And I think it's the polymer, right? Liquid polymer. What does it need? Is it doing it? What does it need? High density olemite. That's what we did here, I think, right? Set the filter element. High density olemite. Okay. What am I missing? This guy. Set filter to high density olemite. And in high density olemite. All right. Now this guy should be happy with the polymer. And I guess we just keep coming out this direction. Why not? Easy peasy. Mac and cheesy. All right. Let's change the build mode. See if I can't get a block down there. Come back this way. Give ourselves some more room. Boom. And now we just need that little stamper guy. Grab that out of the backpack. Casting machine. All right. We'll see how we do on power. I'll go 3 apart the panel. I guess it makes sense to do it this way, just to have the panel nearby. Okay, why is this guy complaining? I got to change my build mode back into snap mode. Let's do it like that. All right, and this time we're going to pipe in the polymer. So let's grab our little pipe connector dudes out of the backpack. One for you, and rotate this guy, one for you. And then a pipe in between. Boom. Now we got to set the filters for all this. This is all going to be about the polymer. So set the filter, polymer. And then it says out, liquid polymer. Oh, cool. Different color. Nice. This one, liquid polymer. And we want in. And this guy, polymer boards. Okay, he's off and running. Let's see if I have enough raw materials to make a logistics block or a logistics storage. I don't think I have one on me. Pretty sure I don't. Oh, and then yes, episode 52 or 50 something here. And I'm just now discovering the auto sort key at the bottom of the inventory. So that would have come in handy like 50 episodes ago. So let's see if we can build. I don't have much room in my inventory, actually. Let's see if I can craft up some kind of storage. And where is it? Scroll down. No luck. Xenoferrite plates. We are short 9 xenoferrite plates. Boy, that's a bummer because Yeah, I really want those. Let's see. Let's see. How much does this guy store in his inventory? Let's see. Where can I get Xeno? There's no Xenoferret around. Well, let's make a quick run, I guess. Boy, that's a bummer. I would love to not have to go back. But I think I've got to do it. So let's just suck it up and go get some Xenoferret plates so I can build a just a little logistics container. Not a big deal. Make sure I'm heading the right direction. Yep. Then we can take a look also at the research lab for and just see how many polymer boards are actually needed. I thought it was somewhere around, I thought it was 400, but we can quickly double check that. We will build just a simple logistics container. We're only going to use it temporarily. We might even be able to reuse it over when we start banking up the circuits over in that other area that we're going to develop that we touched on at the top of the episode. Yes, this wasn't the end of the world. It's not that far. All right. Up under here. There is our nice solar array. Nicely well lit up. I like it. Xenoferret plates. I thought they were over here. Boom. Let's grab just one stack. I don't have much inventory right now. Let's go craft up just one logistics container. We'll keep the plates on us. And we got some Technum rods as well. In fact, I'll leave one inventory spot open. That's probably it. Let's head back. Let's head back. Map. I need to take a left. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting close here to the end game. And as I record this, the new version is not yet out. It's been delayed a bit. But there's some new features coming that seem pretty cool. And there's a whole mess of them. The longer it's taking, the more features we're going to get. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I don't know that I'll do a full-on series or a new season for that new build, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to, I won't say definitely, but I very much want to do another season of Foundry, at least one more season. And I think the game's got, probably at least another year of development. So there's going to be more to come. That looks kind of cool at night. A little smokestacks here. All right, well, they must still be pushing out the polymer board if they're smoking here. Let's see how much this inventory this guy holds. 127. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't see how many we need. Oops. All right. We don't have to worry about that. We'll do 4. Let's just pop these temporarily in a logistics container. This doesn't have to be real pretty. Boom. Belts. That and backpack, logistics container, like that. This guy needs to be intake. That guy is output. And then in here, I can get off the build menu. Let's lock some of these down. Let me see how I remember to do this. Did I still put locked? All right. Boom, boom, boom. That's probably enough, right? That's like 1,000. I know we don't need 1,000. It looks like they stack to at least 200. I think it's 600 at most that we need. So we'll let that thing run. That's going to take a while. I believe that will take a while. Hopefully we get enough power. Everybody's happy. Let's see. Our batteries have tons, right? Looks like we have a lot of power here. And again, this is a temporary production line. In fact, we could probably even pull up the this guy, stamping plant or whatever it is. Let's see. Yeah, that guy. No, that's the refiner. And then this is our guy who presses it down. What is it? Backpack? That is the casting machine. So it's casting it, not actually pressing it. All right, cool. That is that. Let's head straight on over to... we got to go south. Looks like straight south from where we're at now. I probably don't have enough building blocks on me, but we'll go fetch more. But yeah, let's head south down to this little area right here. This Technum deposit and this Olamite deposit. I don't know if I even have pump jacks, but we'll see. I think I thought I did, but we'll find out. Can at least get that started. I believe I have a bunch of solar panels on me. We're going to need to set up power generation. And then this will be for the electronic, or this will be for the circuits. All right, let's keep an eye on the map. We're a little more than halfway there. Yeah, if we don't have to run a belt, boy, that'll save a lot of time. Especially since it looks like we're going to be in a forested area here. All right, here is our beautiful Technum. All right. I know we're going to have to drill out some of this stuff just to clear room for our drone miners. So let me do a few of these real quick here on camera. Boom. Intentionally mispronounced, by the way. All right, here we go. I think one more. Yeah, one more tree at least. Yep. We do not need the biomass. It's kind of a short-term early game fuel source. And then there's really not much use for it after that. As far as I know. Okay, let's see where we're at on the map. The Olamite is going to be right behind me. It doesn't look too hilly over here. So that is encouraging. Wow. Not bad. Yeah, I think this is going to make a lot of sense. And let's see if we can... yeah, we need to just think this through a little tiny bit. Let's see what I've got in my backpack. Do I have a pump jack? Hopefully I do. Boy, I'm not seeing one right off the bat. I thought I built multiple of these. I wonder if I put them away. There they are, pump jacks. All right. So I think I can just slap a platform down on top of all this. And then think about the solar, right? Let's do that. Let's go for building blocks. We're going to end up using these up, I'm sure. But we'll get it started. We'll get something started. Maybe I don't need to come out all the way. That might be a start. And then we got to think about where do we want to put our power. Kind of makes sense to do it in between because then we can power everybody. Where is our ore again? Isn't it over here? Let's check the map. Nope. It's a little bit down this way. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of clearing. I can see that's going to be the case. Let me knock out a couple of these opportunistically. Okay, yeah, our backpack is pretty full. Destroy item. Destroy. Cool. All right, yeah, this is our deposit. I wonder if we could run power almost right in between if there's room. I don't want to be in the way of belts and things. Well, that's not bad at all. Maybe up around here somewhere. This is sand, so this stuff is pretty quick to drill through. Maybe we level off a little bit of this. It's going to take a lot, actually, because of the all the stuff we need to lay down. It's these solar power plants, they take a lot of room. But until we get science pack borers, or what do we need? We need like some special components before we can actually build the high-powered solar panels. What is it? Circuit boards and energy cells. So we're in the process of doing the circuit boards. That's another one of the things that circuit boards will be useful for, even after we get the Research Lab 4 built. All right, this will be our low voltage power network. Let's look at the map. Let's see. So it looks like I'm kind of going to the south. The other thing, if we had the high capacity power pole, so the next level up, we could just run power from this solar array. But again, it's one of those things where it's like I don't have the materials I need to build that. So those aren't an option. But I think what I'm going to do here. Oh, I can do it. We're coming up near the end of the episode. Maybe between episodes, I'll clear out a platform here for the solar panels. And then we'll look at doing the Technum here. And yeah, our Olamite processing over here. I guess in the meantime, what I can do is maybe we put down some of the initial Olamite processing stuff, because I'm probably going to have to go back and get building blocks anyway. So let's do some of that now while we have the time. Let's grab our pump jack. Those should be able to go anywhere on this platform. Like so. How about... That's fine. And then let me extend the platform out this way. This is where we'll do the stuff that doesn't need Olamite. Oh, yeah, that's why I moved it up, right? Because of this thing being too high. Now, is this supposed to go underneath? I cannot remember what we discovered with that. Let me take this off. And let's take these out. And let me just see. I didn't think it would work if we did it this way. Let's see. Backpack. Pump jack. See, I thought if we did it this way, it didn't actually work. But I thought it had to be... Oh, wait a second. Now I'm kind of remembering. This guy is powered off of the high voltage power network. So that should be fine. Right? And that prevents us from having to have the chemical processor up a level. Which I did last time, which we didn't need. So now it's all coming back to me. All right. Let's pop that down. That's our pump jack. We're coming out this way. We need to turn that Olamite into refined Olamite or condensed Olamite. That's going to take, I believe, the chemical processor. I got 3 more of these. Let's drop it on this direction just so we can kind of line them up. We'll keep the panels on this side. And I think that's right. 3 in between is probably enough space. Let's go ahead and drill out some of this. And we're going to need to take out a little bit of the sand. And again, I'll take out a bunch more for the solar array. We'll do that off camera, but maybe I can get a little bit of this here at the tail end of this episode. And then I believe it's another, it's another chemical processor, right? To take the concentrated Olamite into, I'm not sure I'm getting that right, what the term is, but converting that into the polymer, right? And then we'll just extend this line out in this direction quite a ways, probably. But then once I have the polymer, we will use the casting machine to turn that into the polymer boards. Wow, I'm really stuck in a hole here. Yeah, I was really stuck under some trees. Here it is. That's the guilty party there. I don't even need to fill that because we're going to cover this all up with base building blocks. And then next episode, we'll come back and lay down the solar, and we should be able to get the polymer boards part of this done. Now we're not going to cache these ones up. We're already doing that over at the other site. These ones we're going to hook up with we'll route a belt back to where the Technum is. And then we'll have the Technum build the electronic components. And then basically in the middle, we just need to store some of these. I mean, down the road, if we wanted to belt them all the way back to the main factory, we could. But I don't think we're going to need to. I think we can just have a logistics storage. I can grab some and even shuttle them over to our little junk bin or something for when we want to create, or when we want to craft up the bigger solar panels and the level 3 assemblers and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we need to belt off of this location. But I really wish we had those power poles, though. I'd love to just extend our power using the power poles. But I mean, I can do it with the smaller ones. Let's see. I got a bunch of these. 5 connections each. Where is our power? It's straight away this way, right? Yeah, I can see it in the distance. I mean, that's an option. We could run power poles. Let's see. Before we close out this episode, let's just do a quick test to see how far these things actually extend. So how can I best do that? If I select a power pole, let's see. I thought there was a way of having these things kind of auto connect, but I could be thinking of another game. How far out can I go with these? I don't really know. Boom. Boom. 2. I see. All right, let's escape out of that. Going to Z. We just need to grab the cable. Oops, I thought I had that. Yeah, it's just the cable will get you to automatically build the pole. So if I connect up to this guy, boom. And now I start heading out. It's going to show me how far he can reach. Boom. Map. Let's head straight towards that machine. So if I wanted to use the same power, right? This might actually help us to not have to build a whole nother platform out. We can just extend the existing one. I don't know if that's any better or worse, but at least we're trying it. It's something a little different. And these may not be the prettiest orientation of the poles. And we do actually need poles over here because we got to hook up the mining drill. Takes the power from the high voltage network. I guess I could come this way and then maybe here and then here, right? There he goes. There he goes. Let's get off of that, out of the build menu. And here we go. We're actually pumping. So yeah, that might not be bad. It's not pretty the way I've routed them, but I kind of like the idea of leveraging that power, especially since this whole location is only going to be filling up a logistics bin and then it's going to be sitting still. Once we have all the circuits in place, we're not going to be drawing any power. So it might make sense just to tap off of this existing power line. I forgot what that even is over there. What is this that we're doing? This is our underground xenoferrite, right? Yeah, we got a ton of it down there. So that guy stays pretty busy, but we can borrow a little bit of power probably and be just fine. All right, let's wrap this episode up here. This is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. If you like this content, do give it a thumbs up. That helps my little tiny channel grow. Appreciate having you here on the journey, and I will see you in the next episode.